home run. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year two, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. On the handoff, it's Irving. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Deron Payne there for the stop. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Right back to Irving. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. 3rd and long. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jayden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. What did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. And I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Buccaneers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll run with Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
He These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Mayfield. That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down.
Automatic first down.
On the ground, it's Irving to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now Mayfield. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Throwing is Baker. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, and that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. Play action. Here's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's to the sideline and pulled in by Brown. It is 3rd and 10. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here's Tress Way now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, here's Irving. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Left side, it's caught by Brown. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back to work. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That is caught by McMillan. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. It's complete to Evans. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On play action, Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Receiver in motion, going right. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Irvin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. It's Irving. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll find his running back, White. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
Here comes Otten in motion. Baker gonna fire complete here to McMillan. And the Bucs are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this off.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Really nice job here by the defense taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and Coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And he'll have a Commander's 1st down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. 3rd down and 9. Throwing is Daniels. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now the Bucks will take their 1st timeout. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Baker Mayfield and the Bucks ready to get back to work. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Give them 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, O'Keefe. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Baker to throw. The pressure's going to get